conversation is more complicated than the core movement is proposing, and it is it is even more complicated than I think the Jubilee's response. So I would say that both big political formations need to think very carefully about how they facilitate active and informed participation by citizens. It's not enough simply to tick a box or to tick a ballot paper. It's very important for us to think about two things. One is the overriding denial of human rights to education, health, water, agriculture on one hand, that has not yet met the vision of the Constitution. But at the same time, we need to think about how the resources that exist in the county governments already are being utilized. It is clear from the first year that there is inadequate public oversight and usage of those funding. There's a lot of wastage, there's a lot of self-interest, and there is a degree of corruption that cannot be allowed to be resourced by additional taxpayers' monies. So I think the issue is much more complicated than simply increasing the budgets of counties. It's more about how do we use those budgets effectively in a context in which we create the conditions for additional ability to absorb new revenue. So I think that would be my response in terms of this debate. Neither side have really given us as Kenyans an opportunity to be able to make an informed decision on what is being brought before us. In many ways, once again, Kenyans are being asked to support positions of two big political parties without much clarity in terms of what that would mean in terms of the changes that it would bring to people's lives.